Hey there! So today we have another Darwin's Rants. Sort of fitting because I don't know what's fitting, but I just got home and it sort of works out. I need to review some of this product for you, Winks. It's a THC product, Seltzer THC 10 milligrams. So it's actually pointless for me to review it like while I'm having it. I'll give you a quick hit. Oh yeah, it's nice. Tastes like what is this? Like a spritzy, watered down lemonade, carbonated. Cool. I'll do the Darwin's Rant and then I'll give you guys a little bit of update how 10 milligrams of THC treats me in 10-15 minutes. I have a bunch of other products, so I'll review this. But anyway, so Darwin's Rant. What are we talking about? Be careful, they'll be cursing, all the good stuff. What are we talking about? We're talking about some good news about my old work. Yeah, this is in my world. It's good work, good news, and some just like rants about like fun stuff about current work and about hopefully future works, past, present, future. Wow, I didn't plan on that. Let's go. So past work, Brewlando, former Sanford Brewing. Got a Yelp comment from somebody. Service was terrible. This person couldn't even serve their beer. They waited a gajillion hours for their beer. They had to even go to the bar to try to get their beer. Had another regular who stopped by actually at Runabout said yeah, it was dead empty on a Saturday. And then actually one of my regulars reached out this morning and said yeah, we stopped by the other night. Service was so slow. It was terrible. And then one of my, at least literally the face of the place, she got a face-to-face contact with one of the regulars. Actually stopped by her work. So she's actually now at Ivanhoe Lager House. So if you're in Orlando, check that out. Great place. They actually got a medal at World Beer Cup for their Doppelbock, I want to say. Yeah. Yeah, I want to say Doppelbock or I think so. Anyway, what's up? So one of their German style lagers. It was a little bit darker, so yeah, I want to say it's Doppelbock. But anyway, so and then what they say about it is they literally couldn't get served a plate because nobody washed plate somehow, which is crazy. And then they were out of multiple people told me they're out of gajillion items out of the place, like beers and food. Who knows? Because management can't figure shit out. And then they literally said they couldn't give them a beer because no one could change a keg. So you have no managers, no staff that literally can figure out how to change a keg. Fuck you, Brewlando. Again, I just can't wait to see the fucking place fail. And I'm actually happy not to be there because of how slow it is. Obviously I would care it's a lucrative place that I would love to work at, and I really need the money, but it's dead slow. Nobody wants to go there anymore. The prices are too high. The staff sucks. Management sucks. Ownership sucks. Blah, blah, blah. Fuck that place. So, and honestly, obviously when I worked there, would have actually helped to reinvigorate the place, fix it up, made it more attractive. We had myself and Mike that have been there 5 and 3 years. We still had a lot of regulars. We still would have figured it out. Okay, we had cut a couple ties, but we could have figured it out. But nope. Okay, so don't work there anymore. I hope they fucking fail. Can't imagine how they last through the summer. So good luck for that bullshit. What's the present at? So the present is at Runabout. Worked a double there. Love the place. Love the owner. Love the staff. I'll be honest, it's just not quite there. I have this. I was clocked in for about 10 hours. Ideally, I would have made that in 5-6 hours at former Sanford Brewing, and that's again, it is what it is. But also I got bills. I got kids. I got bills, and I'm the main breadwinner, so I need to figure some shit out. And but it is what it is. So, and then the fun thing is, at least we're doing specials. So last week, I told you about specials and shit. This week tonight we did specials. Didn't really count because I was working solo lunch. Sold the special. Let's go. For dinner, I sold 2 specials. One girl sold 1 special. And then apparently the sales report says we sold 1 special. And I literally talked to the entire staff, which is like 5 people. Nobody copped up to it. So nobody, like, if you sold, and it was a sales competition. Owner's like, cool, you have $30 bar tab. So I got $30 bar tab. I had 2 shots. One of my bartenders had a shot. One of my other servers had a shot. Cool. Nobody copped up to it, so cool. I don't know how the sales report fucking worked. I did not see a single other fucking special sold out of the window, so I don't know where the fuck it went. Sales report said so. I don't know where the fuck it went. So I sold 2 specials. Somebody sold 1. I don't know where the other fucking went. So anyway, I won that fucking competition. Let's go. That's my fucking goal. And people think like, oh yeah, well you're the specials guy. No, I'm the guy. Ask me about wine, ask me about cocktails, ask me about beer, blah, 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 blah. Ask me about food. I have the answers. I literally, I was like joking around with the fucking owner. Like, he was like talking about like wine and shit, like, you know, like, what was it, the Spätburgunder, which is literally Pinot Noir in German. This is dumb shit I know because fucking, I watch fucking YouTube videos about wine and shit for no reason. Cocktails videos. So one of my bartenders asked me, like, how do you make a Manhattan? Motherfucker, what? I was serving. So I took the floor serving bartending for lunch. So I did everything. But then at dinner, I did serving. And it's like, how do you make a Manhattan? It's like, bro, let me give you the specs. Blah, 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 blah. How do you serve it? Da, 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 da. So this is a video about Darwin talking about, like, you know, inflating his asshole. I don't know. But, you know, proud of it, and won that competition. Bring it up again. I want more fucking contests because in my world, contests are no contests when I'm fucking involved. No contests are, will always win. Hello. Still working there. Yeah, got 5 shifts a week. Again, 5 shifts is 25 hours. Hot doo-doo. So I need to find fucking something else. So thankfully, did a lot of applications this week. Got some like interview-ish, like, bro, I hate these fucking corporate places. Like, you can answer these fucking questions and like, again, I applied to the place with my resume and literally was on my phone tonight, just like, oh yeah, this corporate nonsense. And I've done it one before already, so I don't know why they asked me for another one. It's like, it's literally AI generated cartoon, and it's like, yes or no, are you extroverted? Will you talk to people in an elevator? Are you lazy? Will you wash dishes when you get home? Like, just, I don't know what the fuck they care about. Does he want a personality fucking bullshit based on a stupid quiz that he gave? So I literally went yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. I gotta reply. I don't know. So if I get an interview or not, I don't care. I'm not wasting my time doing like 30 yes or no's based on AI images and whatever. Like, if you see my resume, fucking figure it out. I've been doing this for a gajillion years. If you don't want to, I don't have time for this. Like, give me an interview or not. I don't care. All right? Like, so, and I'm applying to like fucking corporate places now. Well, corporate's cool, but I'm like going down to like Chili's and Cheddar's and like whatever. But again, money's money. My bills are blind. I will do whatever I need. I need to get more than like 25 hours a week. I need to fucking figure this shit out. So, and then now it's hard. Like, when I was applying, when I was unemployed, there's a lot more fucking job opportunities out there. I was on Indeed, way more. Now it's like, oh shit, I'm looking on there. It's like almost nothing. So now I went out of my way to apply to like the corporate places where are actually not on Indeed, which is crazy enough. They're on job boards, on the corporate website, like Marriott's website, Disney's, Universal's. Got to look at those. So I need to find one of those because, hell, I've literally had people working at Disney tell me like, bro, you do a fucking good job. Why the fuck do you not work there? Yes, I need one of those fucking jobs. So I'm really good at my fucking job. Something I'm really fucking proud of. And I will crush your ass off. Another fucking compliment. I was working today. Literally a table told me, are you the only server right now on the floor? There's fucking 3 other servers, a busser, I guess the bartenders and their barback doesn't count, so that's 3 staff. But like, so literally 5 staff on the floor. They think I'm the only one working, which is absolute insanity because it's not that big of a restaurant. The restaurant is actually 25 seats and 40 seats inside, and there's barely anybody sitting outside. Well, there's like a big party or whatever, but like the restaurant's only so big. You Google Runabout, you see how big it is. It's not a huge place. They thought I was the only server serving 40 seats. You know, the bar's a bar. There's a lot of, honestly, the restaurant needs more seats. But they thought I was the only person working. And I'm like, oh, really? No, not really. But like, why do you ask? It's like, well, you seem like you're hustling. You're walking really fast. I'm like, well, I'm from New York, blah, blah. Which actually is a funny thing because it happened to me before at Stanford Brewing, where people are like, are you the only one working? Where we actually had sections. So if you guys don't know about serving, like, there's sort of like two basic ways to do it. Sections, where you take X tables, right? Right? Like, you only work X tables, which is what we used to do at Stanford Brewing. So, like, if I was the only person in that section, they would think that I was the only person working. And honestly, some nights I'd go like, yeah, I'm dead tired. I'm working so, white lies, right? Like, and they think that you're working so hard, so they tip you harder, tip you more, or feel really appreciated that you're working so hard. I'll take it. Tonight I was nice about it. I was like, no, I'm not the only person. And we were in rotation. So how rotation works is like, a table comes in, you get it. Another table comes in, the other person gets it. Another table comes in, another person gets it, right? Like, a little bit more fairness there. It all ends up fairness, depending on how the situation of the seating works in the restaurant, and how busy it is, blah, blah. It all ends up ideally working out, right? Like, the goal is not to like, oh, well, like, XYZ is only going to get business and the other person sucks, right? Like, fuck you, right? Like, so ideally everything gets worked out. But I honestly could have white lied, like, oh yeah, I'm working so hard. But like, I think people would appreciate, like, if you're hustling, being efficient, it's like, well, like, you cleared our plates and did XYZ. I'm like, yeah, I bet. And guess what? I was clearing other people's plates, and I love my staff, but I was trying my ass off to do everything I can. Anytime an expo, which is, if you guys know restaurants, it's like the window between the kitchen and the restaurant. Anytime there's food out there, I don't give a fuck if it's your food or somebody else's, another server's food, or the bartender's food. You get it out, because A, the food dies, and B, the faster food gets to a guest is the better, right? So it doesn't matter if it's you or, it's a whole fucking team effort. Because in the end, everybody makes money when everything goes well. The guest experience is not for you, it is for the guest. And so ideally you want the guest to return, and so maybe it won't go back to the bar, but it'll be you next time, or somebody, right? Like, the entire perception of how success of a restaurant works is a team-based effort where every guest should have a good time. Every guest should have to come back, would want to come back. And so it doesn't fucking matter if it's you or them. It's just repeat business. Because guess what? I don't work at the restaurant one day ever in my life. I work there this week 5 shifts. Another server 4 shifts, 3 shifts, 5 shifts, right? Like, it's all about the collective experience to want people to return to your business, to spend more money, and obviously that's better for the business, better for everybody, and myself included, right? So I really appreciate it. It's like, oh, I appreciate it. Like, you know, I'm working hard, I'm running fast, but I'm also trying to do things to help out everybody. You know, this comes up, hits the table, boom, boom. This glass needs to get cleared. This plate needs to get cleared. Everyone for the better. Makes everybody else's job easier too, right? Like, you should never walk around with empty hands in a restaurant. One of the things you learn about restaurants, like, you should always be either serving something or taking a plate off or a glass off a table, because it makes everybody's job easier, right? It's about the grease on the wheels. A lot of restaurant shit you don't want to hear about. Cool, whatever. And then I also, I guess I folded into future. So I went past, present, future, applied a bunch of shit, and hoping to hear back. We'll see. All right, that's enough rants. You guys heard enough about a fucking restaurant bullshit. This THC thing. I gotta fucking chug this thing to sort of tell you guys how it works. Okay, cool. Let you know later.